News 9 and the News on 6 welcome you to this special presentation, Pros for Africa.
Please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened, your tray table is folded away, your seat back is upright.
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm alive. I'm awake. And I'm in Africa.
They're going to be pulling the buses around, so if you guys want to grab your luggage, start loading up, we'll get on the road.
Buses are in order, 1, 2, 3.
During 1 week in the month of March, 45 Oklahomans made the trip of a lifetime. They traveled to Uganda, Africa to help do mission work for people a half a world away. This is the story of their journey and the lives they touched. This is Pros for Africa.
This Pros for Africa segment is made possible by Bank 2 and by Works 24.
He is one of the superstars of the NFL and a former OU standout. Adrian Peterson now plays for the Minnesota Vikings, one of the most talked about running backs in pro football today. He is one of the 4 former Sooner football players making the trip.
Now I play for the NFL team called Baltimore Ravens, and I'm here because my heart's for you guys.
I'm Roy from California. I play for the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm Tommy Harris. I play for the Chicago Bears.
These athletes are leading a team of professionals to Uganda, a country in Africa that's been torn apart by war and civil unrest. Much of it because of the Lord's Resistance Army, a cult-like rebel group known for the kidnapping and abuse of children.
2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, those were terrible years.
But it was years earlier that the nightmare for Uganda began.
It's only been the last 2 years that we haven't seen the LRA in Gulu.
Since the late 1980s, more than 1.5 million Ugandans, half of them children, were forced to flee from their homes.
All of these kids have faced the LRA or the effects of the LRA. All they've seen is war their whole lives.
Tens of thousands of children sought refuge nightly in schools, churches, any place they could find to avoid being kidnapped during the night. They became known as night walkers.
So when we started 3 years ago, we were taking military escorts. There were still abductions going on. There were still night walkers coming into the town in Gulu.
The thousands who couldn't escape the LRA were either given weapons and forced to kill.
We've had some of the students take us through Gulu and show us places where they lined up people in the community and just shot them on the spot.
Often their own parents. The girls were given to LRA officers as wives. Many were raped, and as a result, became mothers as teenagers.
And then things started to settle down with the peace talks, so it's been about 2 years.
Now, I do feel that everybody really wants this peace.
So this group from Oklahoma made the trip with the plan to hold medical clinics and deliver supplies, as well as dig water wells.
It means a lot to me. Not very many people have come to northern Uganda, and particularly in Gulu, after all the history of war.
The Pros for Africa team is partnering with Sister Rosemary to get straight to the heart of the matter.
You are our great supporters. You are people who care about us.